There has never been a better time to check out futtrading.co.uk. It is our trading website where we give you the buying and selling prices for every single card on this game and teach you how to trade. The market on FIFA 23 is the most expensive we have ever seen. So if you want the best cards, check out the website. There are giveaways. We'll have tournaments launching soon so you can pay people for prizes and it helps support our content. I guarantee you, you will never ever look back again and you'll never need to spend a single penny on FIFA points. Plans start at just £10 a month. Really, really good value for every buying and selling price on this game. Check out the website, but for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here and please take the time to comment on the video. Doing those two things makes a massive difference to the channel. As you'll see from other videos as well, I try and comment back to you guys and help you out as much as I possibly can. Click that subscribe button as well and check out FUT Trading. Everything I put into the videos, we throw into FUT Trading. Buying and selling prices for every single card. So check out FUT Trading whatever you do. This video is going to be quite a simple one. Sort of cards that I'm thinking about buying into from FUT Birthday. It's important that you understand that with any investment there's always a degree of risk, okay? But there's four cards that I like the look of the most. All have varying degrees of risk involved in them when it comes to buying them and what they might do post FUT Birthday. But I will try and do what I always do, which is give you guys the reasoning behind why I would buy these cards if I was you. So I'm going to show you all these bits and bobs. I'll caveat it and let you know all the reasons why I think the time to buy is probably going to be Thursday, most likely. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so welcome to the list of FUT Birthday cards on FUTWiz. And this is basically where I always start if I'm thinking, let me think about where I'm going to invest and what I'm going to do. Now, with investments this year, cards at the higher end have actually been the ones that have done the best. They've really, really done well. A lot of times out of packs, they've risen really quickly. But for most of you guys watching this, you're not going to want to go and spend 555k on a centre-back in the hope they go up. And a lot of the time, that isn't where the money is in the long term. The four cards that I like the look of the most are Lafont. I really like the look of him. Emerson Royale, Gibraltar and Uri. They are the four that I like the look of the most. And I'll explain each one for you to understand why I like the look of them. We'll start with Lafont. Lafont at the moment is 39k. He's about that at the moment. He's actually been selling at about 41, 42. I'm recording this on the Wednesday, so you guys will be seeing this on the Thursday. It's just hit 6 PM on the Wednesday, and he dipped down again to about 39k with the supply. Now, the reason why I think this is important is because as you guys watch this video, it'll be Thursday, we would have had supply from Weekend League, Division Rival Awards, the people that took tradable options, and that's a lot of people in the game. You'll also be about to get 6 PM rush of everyone coming on to open up packs for the final time before tomorrow's new team is released. And to someone like Lafont, I think is a relatively good investment. He is risky, there's no point me lying, but direct comparison to him would be Maignan in AC Milan in Syria. He's a very, very good goalkeeper, really good goalkeeper. 46,000 coins currently. Now, yes, he links across to some really OP players in terms of Theo Hernandez, Pogba. He links across to Tomori. So he is good in that sense. But Lafont, you've obviously got the obvious links of some of the best players in the Ligue 1. But he's French as well. He's very solid. And he's 5-star, 5-star. Now, do I think most people care about the 5-star skills on a keeper? Not really. But the 5-star weak foot can be massive on a keeper. It really does help when you're trying to get out of trouble and play a pass out. I know kicking isn't the greatest, but it's still relatively solid. But I like Lafont. He is risky. He's probably the second highest risk of the ones I'm going to show you, but I do really, really like the look of Lafont. The reason why I looked to him as well was when I had a little look down players and goalkeepers from that league, the other options in this league are quite limited. You've got Navas and you've got Donnarumma as gold cards. He's not much more expensive than them as gold cards, firstly. Special cards obviously have a finite amount of supply. Once he's out of packs, he's out of packs. But Donnarumma is the same ranking as him. Admittedly, does provide a strong link to all of the PSG boys. And Lafont only to the French guys. But he's 100k. And so I think Lafont could be a really, really nice buy. And I probably will be going out and buying a few of them myself. I'm probably going to buy on Thursday. The reason why I tend you guys to hold fire and I put this video out on this day is because we've not really seen too many leaks yet about Team 2. If you want to get good leaks, FUT Sheriff, we all know about him by now. Check him out and have a little look. Because if Lafont, for example, is there as 39k, and suddenly for some random reason EA then dropped Team 2 and it had another Liga and goalkeeper in it, it would hurt its price. But if EA bring in a really nice link to Lafont from that league, he could bounce really, really well. I don't think he's that risky, but he does have some risk. Now, the least risky ones, in my opinion, are both Uri and Gibraltar. probably be you can pick them up probably 14k and below, with the rewards for Thursday morning you would have seen, and now supply that you guys are about to have. The reason why I like them is multiple reasons. The first, they go out of packs, so there's a finite amount of them. People will still use these guys as fodder because they're fodder price, and that's important. So if we take a look at the lowest price players on FIFA at the moment, 86 rated cards, as you can see, Uriah and Triple are part of that. They are fodder price, okay? That's why they're as low as they are. If we look at someone like Marcelo Brozovic, at his highs he's been 18k, at his lows he's been 13, 14k as he is right now. Fodder is at some of the lowest it's been at for a fair old while. Now Kante has just dropped. I will just check what Brozovic is sitting at as we sit here, purely because I want to get a rough idea of what they've done with Kante coming out. If it's seen fodder spike quite significantly, it hasn't really. 14.5k is pretty much where it was before. Hasn't seen 86's bounce up at all. So the fact they're limited in supply means they'll probably go up in value. They'll meet fodder. As fodder rises and 86 fodder rises, it'll come up with it. And it'll bounce with it. So that's something to be mindful of at that time. So it will climb alongside it. And if it gets up to that sort of high again of 17, 18k, it's really nice profit. Really, really nice profit. But there's one other thing. EA last year, when they brought out promotional teams, and those promotional teams didn't have value, we saw a couple of times where they used those players as requirements for SBCs. So I think they did it with headliners, they did it with minor matches before, and I think we saw it similarly with FUT Birthday last year, one of those promos where EA brought an SBC out and it required you to put one of those cards in it, and they absolutely rocketed. So you have very little risk. In fact, you have no real risk involved in here because they're fodder price anyway. Buying a few of them and the fodder goes up, they go up with it. So that's not too much of a stress or risk at all. They're low priced, and you never know if EA go and throw a curveball. They'll do nice things. Do I think they're going to rocket beyond belief right now? Do I think EA are going to throw them into an SBC requirement? Probably not. But all it takes is a decent SBC requiring 86 rated players, something nice and repeatable, and you'll see a bounce come in. And it's why you're seeing a lot of people talk about buying fodder right now, because it's a no-brainer for a lot of it. It's slowly crept up recently, but it's not where we had it last week when it was extraordinarily high. The final one is the most risky one, and that is Emerson Royale, okay? Now, I'm going to check again now with 6 PM content. He was about 91, 92k. If we just have a little look of what he is at the moment. I know you can't see this. I can show you in a second, to be fair. So with content, Emerson Royale is about 86k, 85k, 84k. Like, he's dipped off quite significantly. I think similar will happen tomorrow with Division Rival Rewards. I think we'll see a similar sort of drop. I think we're going to get the last set of packs and whatnot. Now, the reason why he could be good, in my opinion, is he's a very good right back, and a lot of pros are talking about him as a really, really good right back on the game. Now, if we go and compare him to right backs from the Premier League, João Cancelo, quite a similar card, 460k, admittedly slightly better, and the links again are massive, they're important. Trent, they're pretty much like for like, 218k. Kyle Walker, we're not going to talk about, 95 pace, he's beyond that anyway, so let's be real. João Cancelo's inform card, 132k. Dalot's card for Manchester United from the World Cup, 108k. So to me, Emerson Royale has got a very, very good chance of getting a sort of spike once he's out of packs, but he is risky because of the cost of the card. If we go and drop a random right back card, it could be an XBC, it could be anything. He's the one that you stand to lose the most coins on out of all of them, and it's why I think it's so important that you wait for leaks where you possibly can before you go and buy these cards. The reason why I like Royale, it's important, is that pros are talking about him. Junior Firpo, so many people have gone and competed that objective now because so many pros are using him. It wouldn't surprise me if he got plus 100k by the end of this. If you're buying at 85 and you're selling at 105, you're making 10,000 coins profit a card. It's really, really solid. Really, it comes down to your coin budget. If you are low budget, then Uriah and So are going to be a good shout for you guys. If I say low budget, you shouldn't really be investing with anything lower than 250, 300k. If you're mid-budget, I think Lafont could be really good. And if you're higher budget, if you're talking sort of you've got a 1.5 million plus in your account, then Emerson Royale is a very risky buy, but could be a great buy. I can't really see a reason why he doesn't get up to where Dalot is, because in my opinion, he's a better right back than Dalot. So I don't see a reason why he wouldn't get to that stage. He's 5-star skill moves as well. So it wouldn't surprise me to see him get up. It's just a shame there's not that many Spurs players on the game that have unbelievable cards this year. Like, there's very, very few Spurs cards that have got anything with them, a Spurs player to link him to, would see him, in my opinion, get 150, 160 plus easily. But that's what I'd be looking at if I were you guys. There's a lot of coins to be made. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Like I said, please do take the time to like and comment the video. It makes a massive, massive difference. And everything you guys need to see is on the website there for you guys. If you subscribe, it supports the content. It can keep meaning I can keep bringing videos out for you guys, and you'll make millions of coins. We guarantee it, alright? But for now, peace out. I'll see you soon.